But, you know, it's also a story of like, do we need any more DC after all this shit? But we're getting another Superman coming forward. We've been talking about this for a while, but Superman Legacy has some more casting news that came for everybody.
Oh my God.
So we got Jimmy Olsen. We finally got Jimmy Olsen. We also have Lex Luthor's right-hand woman, too, being cast right now. As we said the other day, we casted Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor. So Nicholas Hoult is Lex Luthor. And here we have Corn Sweat, good old David Corn Sweat as Superman. We have Rachel Brosnahan as Lois Lane. And now we have Kyler Gizzado, whatever name. And we have him playing Jimmy Olsen. He was in 2021's Licorice Pizza, also from The Righteous Gemstones, and Curb Your Enthusiasm he starred in as well. We also have Sarah Sampaio coming in to play Lex Luthor's ally and assistant Eve. And she first appeared in Superman 1 and 2, and then she was also playing with Parker Posey with Kevin Spacey in Superman Returns, that character. So they've cast them. They're coming forward, and again, this is Superman ton. It's the restart of the DCU for James Gunn's universe, and we have new casting coming. So Jimmy Olsen, I knew he'd be coming. I knew we'd also have like Lex Luthor, of course, but I mean, do we need his assistant? She's in the original movie, so I guess that makes sense. Bring her in. They're gonna be hearing more and more of these casting things coming forward. But here's our cast right now. You can see them all up front. Of course, you got Corn Sweat, Brosnahan, Nicholas Hoult as the villain, and then you have Jimmy and Eve too. So this is our new cast we got. And of course, there'll be more people moving forward, but now I felt like Jimmy was going to come. I feel like he was the next big name being, put forward for this. Of course, this guy, I haven't really watched these programs, so I don't know how he's going to be. I didn't watch Licorice Pizza. I think he was actually pretty good in that, but yeah, it's it almost looks like the CW like Superman to me a little bit, but I don't want to trash talk James Gunn, but a little bit. But I see this, and I'm gonna go to Mr. Dilligaff himself, GR. GR, you hear about this? You see this new cast? Are you surprised that we would have Jimmy Olsen in this? Are you surprised we're gonna get Lex Luthor? I mean, what do you think about the casting so far? And I don't think you've been on the program. We talked about the new Superman coming forward next year. So, what do you think about this casting so far? Does it meet your expectations for those Superman of your days, or what?
No, but I'll give them a chance to do. I want to see what the product looks like. I mean, casting doesn't mean squat if they don't have talent. If they have talent, I don't care who plays it.
Well, I think they all have talent.
Script and how they interpret it and put it on film.
They all have talent though. But do you even see Corn Sweat being Superman?
He'd be all right. I'll take that one right there.
Yeah, right. That's the Superman GR ones right now. But this is the Jimmy Olsen. Here's another picture of him, of course, comic accurate version next to him. He kind of looks like Jimmy, right? I can kind of see it.
Where you going with this?
Well, Peppy, I'm trying to get GR to know, like, I want to see what his opinion is on this, Peps.
No, he can pass as Jimmy Olsen. Yeah. It looks a little bit.
No.
We're getting fired back from Warren here. So Warren,
no, that's absolute no. If it ain't Christopher Reeves, don't do it.
Well, that's Superman. That's not Jimmy Olsen.
We can't do Christopher Reeves anymore.
Well, if it ain't the old school Jimmy Olsen, no.
Tracy.
No.
So what do you think? This is all James Gunn's world. We haven't been on the show to talk about this. So James Gunn is directing. He's written this. He's bringing this. Superman's the very first thing he's saying. It's the backbone of the DCU. Do you see his plan working? Do you think this cast?
No, his plan will not work because it didn't work for the Suicide Squad. He needs to stick to the Guardians, and that's it. Stick to originality and story. That's it. Don't fall into this rehashing of a remashing of anything unless it's like what GR said. You got talent. If it's original and a good story and you're coming good with it, you're coming from a good source, do it. But nobody will ever replace the Lex Luthor in the original Spider-Mans by the great Gene Hackman. And no one will ever replace Lex Luthor like, what's his name? Rosenbaum from
Smallville.
From Smallville. So it's like you can't get no better than those two. Everything else casted after that is horrible. Horrible. I met Henry Cavill in real life, and I'm gonna tell you, when I saw him, he said, "How you doing?" I told him my name. He said, "How you doing, Warren?" He says, I said, "I'm fine." He says, "All right, so lay it on me. Did you see it?" I said, "Yeah, I saw it." He said, "What you think?" I said, "I ain't like it." He said, "What do you mean you didn't like it?" I said, "Because you had hair. It was just not you, man." And it was just like, they just need to get rid of this director who is directing all of the MCU, speaking for the MCU. You saw what happened with The Flash. You saw what happened with Shazam. Enough. If you're going to go and you're going to do DC, you need to go back to the drawing board with what Marvel did and why they're successful. They went and got independent filmmakers like ourselves who understand story and character. That's what comic books are about. I'm not a comic book fan, and I know that. It's about those stories and it's about those characters. And once you do that, you have flawless entertainment for everyone. But you can't just keep saying, hey, let's rehash it for a cash cow, because you throw everything together that's cool, and cool is not enough for that box office. It's just not. It's a little bit more demanding.
Because they are rebooting it. You don't see, though, James Gunn being the man to do this.
I think James should go and do original stuff like he's been doing. Stop rehashing the shit. You've done Guardians well. All the Guardians movies are amazing. Go back and do some other stuff. Do what Matthew Vaughn is doing. Like, he does that X-Men First Class, and then he's doing the Kingsman stuff. So it's like, go and do some other things. I understand those are big paychecks, those are big jobs. Who wouldn't want them? But I'm just saying, for the lure of everybody that's together, we got to change the way that we're doing things and go back to originality. I mean, that's just what it is. There's tons of stories out here. Life is a story. But you keep rehashing the same old shit. How many times can you make peanut butter and jelly? Now peanut butter and jelly is organic. It's like, come on, man. Come on. Give me the original peanut butter and jelly.
Well, I think, though, James Gunn is very talented, but then again, he is rebooting everything. And then Queen said she'd like to see New Justice League. Well, I think you will eventually get New Justice League. It's all a matter of fact of figuring out who's going to be Superman, who's Batman, who's Superman now. But it's going to happen, Warren.
You know what I do? You know what I would do? Let me tell you something. They need me to do it. And you know what I'm going to bring back? I'm going to bring back the Super Friends. What I grew up with. That's what I'm going to bring back. I'm going to bring back
somewhere deep outside the city.
Right. That's what meanwhile, at the Hall of Justice, let's bring that back. Let's bring back Superman Spider-Man and his amazing friends. Let's bring that back. It's like what they need to do is they need to look at all of the DC animated movies like Batman Under the Red Hood, Batman, Superman, Public Enemies. Those are great stories.
Their hit ratio has been way better in the animated realm. I think
way better in the animated world.
Stuff. Yeah.
And if they take that and
stick with the original storylines from the original comics, they make up shit and twist everything.
Right.
I mean, like Loki. Loki is not a hero. He's a fucking villain.
But he's a hero now. Loki's a hero now. He's totally a hero now.
No, let me tell you who's a fucking hero. Darth Vader.
Darth Vader.
He's a dead hero, but he's a hero.
Darth Vader's my fucking hero, because Darth Vader can move through traffic. He can move traffic out of the way. He can clean things up.
LA hero Darth Vader.
I want to face in front of my truck.
Well, because see, here's why Darth is a hero. Darth is going to make sure that you understand everything that he says and he'll follow through. Number one, that's a Virgo. Number two, he's going to make sure that everything falls in line and that everybody is on step and in sync. That's called Beyonce.
Genocide of millions on Alderaan.
But if you ever think about it, Darth Vader never took anyone out or killed anyone unless it was absolutely necessary.
Alderaan, the Death Star laser. I watched it today, Warren.
Mike. Well, you know what, Mike? You've been watching a lot of things. I'm gonna have to monitor you from now on. There's a lot of weed going on over there. You need to pass.
You think so? But no, I live in Wisconsin. That shit does not fly here, dog.
Oh, so Mike, you hear about this? Wisconsin.
Yeah, he's Wisconsin. Mm-hmm. Mike, do you think about this Superman? Do you think the Superman casting is good, though?
Every day, Brian. Every day I think about who they're going to cast as Jimmy Olson.
I believe you do, Mike. We talked about this long ago.
I do. What's the name of this actor? He's a kid that's on the Jules, the HBI.
Kyler, and we also have Sarah.
He's good. He was born to be Jimmy Olson.
You've seen him before then quite a bit, huh?
Oh yeah, in plenty of shit. I can't. The Righteous Gemstones. That's the show I'm thinking of. And I said you were throwing shade earlier when you said that this Superman iteration is a little bit CW. Superman is a little bit CW, okay? He's a middle of the road. He's trying to appeal to everybody. So like, yeah, he's gonna be a little bit white bread American. Like it's just kind of baked into the character. Not always. They try to play off of that sometimes, and that's great. And this casting, like Queen said, the casting looks good. I don't know. I guess I'm always ready to give him a fresh take, like, because I think you can do, like, it's just such a basic premise to have, like, okay, like middle American, like default American. Not that I agree with that concept, like as Uber mentioned, it might just be a little bit fascist in that regard, baked into the idea. But it's just kind of idea of elevating the everyman to be super powerful. So I think there's a lot of different room to be taken on that. Let's see what let's let them make an awful property before we shit on it, or we can shit on it from the get-go.
Well, I'm going to take a big cow dump shit on it because that's what it's going to turn out to be. And it's just like, I'm not going to pay. I'm not going to pay.
People might.
I'm not going to pay $22.50 for shit. I'm not going to do that.
I love James Gunn.
I want you know what I want for $22.50. I want somebody save me. That's what I want. $22.50. I'll tell Tom Willing to come back.
At this point, I don't really expect a return on my money. It's rare enough that it happens.
You should get Tom. This is what you should do. You should get Tom Willing, Dean Cain, and since they want to do this AI shit, they should AI Christopher Reeve and put them all in a Superman movie and call them Supermen.
Right. Okay.
Supermen of Doom.
Supermen in
That's
tights.
what we'll call it.
My desk is open, man. Let the AI write the script, and I'll start pitching.
Well, okay. First of all, fuck that. We're gonna write the script. No AI is gonna do nothing for us.
Leave this AI out of this shit.
Leave the AI out of shit.
Brian. You know I'm lazy.
You know what they should do? They should AI the fucking execs so we can vote them out. That's what they should do.
That's a better fucking idea.
I'll take an AI Bob Iger any day. You know, like that happen.
They've got the fucking easier job. They should be AI as execs.
Yeah, AI the exec. And AI the people that work at the popcorn stand, so we get better, hotter popcorn. That's what I want.
I want the Superman movie to be good. I want it all to work out. I mean, Henry Cavill's gone, and you're getting new people. I want it to be good. I hope James Gunn does a good job. But I keep hearing this noise about how Universal is looking to buy Warner Brothers, and this whole like pitch packet that James Gunn's put, this whole plan is a way to entice Universal to buy it, and then Zaslav will sell it off, and then you know what? None of this will probably fucking matter. But you know what? We'll see what happens. Hopefully it all works out. Superman Legacy is moving forward. This is our cast. More names will be coming very soon, and you can't stop with these DC movies.